Yes, besides prayer and fasting, of course, I think we have to profess publicly the Catholic truth, those truths which are evidently undermined by the Synod agenda, which we know. Now, in the working document, there are a lot of things which are ambiguous and others which contradict the Catholic faith. And so, regarding these points, lay people and priests should publicly profess again the constant traditional teaching of the Church, concretely regarding the hierarchical structure, that the Church has a hierarchy, and the Church has these two parts: the teaching Church, which are the apostles and their successors, the bishops with the Pope, the teaching Church, and the flock, the sheep, the faithful, who are the Church which is taught. This is a divine structure. And now the Synod is undermined this in various ways. Then the other divine structure of the Church, which is taught constantly in 2000 years by the prayer and by the sacramental praxis of the Church, that the sacrament of the holy orders, which has 3 steps or degrees, deacon, priest, and bishop, they are reserved for male faithful. So only men or males can receive it by divine institution. So these truths we have to proclaim again clearly, and this is now undermined again in these Synod proposals and document. And then also to the truth, the morality, that the 6th commandment, not to commit adultery or other impure, unchaste acts, is a divine law. And we have to proclaim this again against these cunning expressions which in the document of the Synod is there, of welcoming LGBT people and including them and so on. This is basically a justification of the sin of homosexuality itself, and or of sin of adultery or concubinage and so on. We have to proclaim these truths again. And so I think this is very important, our first step, besides prayer and fasting, of course. And then the second part of the question, what we shall do if such ambiguous or erroneous teachings will be issued by the Synod, then we have a very clear answer. We cannot obey here, because this would be against the divine revelation, against divine commandment. And in this case, we have to follow God clearly, and the constant teaching of the Church. We are not Protestants. We will not follow our own opinion when we will resist to such possible synodal teachings of the Pope or of the bishops. We will not be Protestants to follow your own opinion. No. In protesting against ambiguous teaching of a Synod, we will follow the Catholic principle of the constant, unchanging tradition of 2000 years. This is Catholic.